Are you guys all seeing what I'm seeing? Seriously. I know it looks like a tiny, it's like a Cornish hen. That's what that looks like. That's a 4.5-pound bird, just the way you like it, man. On that rotisserie, rotating around, basting in its own juices, getting browner and browner and browner and browner. Hey guys, my name's Mark Hill. This is Mark's on the Grill, and today is all about chicken, because we can still get chicken, and chicken's still cheap. So we figured we'd fire up a few things in our backyard here and see a few different ways to do it. So that'll be fun. Hey, Maria, can you do me a favor? Maria. She's like, hey, what's going on? Can you grab me a pair of scissors? She's our gopher. Come on in here, guys. Hey, do us a favor. Give us a like. Give us a follow. Let us know where you're watching from. Check out what else we're doing here, man. We spatchcocked a chicken. Look at that. No kidding. Now, listen. There's a couple of different ways to do this. You can either do it, barbecue sauce, and then I went down. What a fool. Hold on, I need a big spatula. Here we go. So, just like this. Now, spatchcocking a chicken is really quite easy. All you need is a pair of kitchen shears, that's all. Very Game of Thrones. Look what we did here. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Holy cow. That's gorgeous. And you want to know the cool thing about this? This is actually a really neat barbecue to do it on, these infrared things, because they don't flare up. You know how easy it is to get fire on the skin of a chicken? In fact, look at this. So no fire, no flame, but you see over here on the rotisserie, spin around. Look at this, see? So much. Every time it drips down, it fires back up. So there's advantages and disadvantages to all different kinds of ways of making this. And the other way that we did was in our big smoker from Masterbuilt. So we're going to get to that in a second. So here's what I got to do. I got to take 1 second, and I got to hop on here, because I got to say hi to people. By the way, while I'm saying hi to people, the reason that we put these skewers in, have a quick look there. The reason that we do that, when you're done spatchcocking the chicken, which just means taking the backbone out, turning it over, and giving it kind of a hard press into the table. That's all you really got to do. That flattens it out, okay? And then what happens is, as you cook any type of protein, and everything kind of shrivels up, things can kind of go where they're not supposed to go and all that kind of thing. So if you want to keep the look of a spatchcock chicken, go ahead and do this little skewer thing. And then when you're just about ready to serve, all right, then you're just going to go ahead and take tongs or something and just kind of pull those bad boys out. That's all. Uh-oh, look at that. Ruined the skin. That'll be my piece. So let's start with that smoked chicken, okay? So, excuse me. This can get pretty hot. That can get pretty hot. Oh, I logged on to say hi to people. I never said hi to anybody. Let's say hi to people. Who we got here? Mike Johnson's watching from South Carolina. Matt Hunt, hello from Detroit, Michigan. John Creeman's looking good, Mark. Thank you, sir. Look good yourself, you salt and pepper devil, you. Brian Stubbins, John Molesworth, John Schneider. Who else we got? Corey Zeitz. That is not 4.5 pounds. You must have bought it at, I can't say it. My God, what if they're a sponsor someday? I can't do that. You guys can all read it. Hey, Chris. Hey, Mike. Hey, Gene from Toma, Wisconsin. We love having you guys here. It's so much fun. Just inviting you into our backyard, showing you a little bit of what we like to do, what we like to eat, how we like to entertain, all that kind of stuff. So we got a lot of smokers around here, okay? And one of the nice things about this one is you can control the amount of smoke that goes in it. Here's what I mean. You put the wood in the side here, and you let that create the smoke on the inside, all right? So this one is electric.
Woogie, woogie, woogie.
Let's do it again. This one's electric. Boogie, woogie, 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 woogie. Hey, so what that means is you don't have to have that wood flavor on if you don't want to, and you can really control it. Like if you've got that pellet smoker going back there, you're just going to taste wood. That's all that's happening. So we put a heavier smoke on this. Now the other drawback of a smoker like this is you're going to max out at about 275 degrees. And if you're just looking for something to smoke with, guys, that's perfect. And there isn't anything in the world easier than this. So look what we did. We did a little bit of a rub with brown sugar and paprika and all the usual suspects, but then up under the skin, I buried a whole bunch of like shredded garlic. What's the word I'm looking for? Not shredded. Mince? Mince is a good word. Yeah, I like mince. So let's put our smoked guy there. So that's all up under the skin. So when you do a smoked chicken like this, sometimes you don't get that, crisp skin, but you get a really different flavor profile. So I always recommend using an electric knife because I'm lazy. Just give it a second, and that's just going to go right through all that cooked nice stuff. So we cooked this chicken in about, I would say, maybe an hour and a half, but then I left it on for about an hour so we could really get some of that smoke flavor in there. So let's go ahead. Uh-oh, here come the flies, right? Check this out. Isn't that nice? And check out how juicy that is. Even a smoked chicken, you see that coming from there? Look at that. Even a smoked chicken, man, just kind of bring it up to temperature, get it at 165 in there, and then if your smoker can handle it, which that one can, then what you want to do is go ahead and let that rest for as long as you can in the smoker at about 165 or 175, okay? That's going to keep all the juices in there, which is terrific, all right? And then the other thing that that's going to do is it's going to give you that really nice smoky flavor. So we're going to take a little bit more time than we usually do throwing food all over the place because it's a little bit windy. The flies are out this time, so we're going to go ahead and take a second and put them under the coverings and keep everybody from going, ooh, it's all the flies. Here we go. There we are. Chicken number 1. All right, what should we do now? Spatchcock or spit? Spit? All right, let's do still live. Isn't that pretty?